So, all right, I got getting the Jeep race set up. It's like going to Oz and finding the wizard behind the curtain. Dun 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 dun. Okay, this is for fun. It's in my living room. I'll tell you what, we'll race Tweety Bird with it. We'll see if Tweety Bird beats the Jeep. I bet it beats mine. I'm gonna put a Hemi in it. Okay. Here's the ticket that gives me 10 gold chips to drop. Ping pong balls worth 5, and a golf ball's worth 5. So we get to see how it works. Is something heavier or lighter, and we'll see if Tweety Bird can beat the Jeeps. We'll leave Tom out of it this time. All right, we got one viewer. Usually when I get my first viewer, it's Amy logging on. Really, I would do that. Oh. Like 5 seconds away. If I see something cool, I can turn around and actually watch it. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Got 2 people. I did a show earlier. It was kind of a shorter one. I hosted with a friend, Cynthia Criswell. She's running for city commissioner in Paris, and I gave her a platform to let everybody know what she plans on, she thinks needs to be done and stuff. So check out my last video if you're local and stuff. But she's got my vote. Amy's on the porch talking to her, but she got Amy's vote too. She's a good person. Her husband's a good person too, Brad. Brad Parent. I ain't never heard anybody say anything bad about you. Ever.
Well, I'm sure you can find somebody.
We both got our moms. They just mom outside the time trying to watch that shit. All right. Hey. Yeah, I had a Tweety Bird. My Jeep's so weak. I guess the old Wagoneer's got a V8 and it's got a straight 6 like mine. So we'll see if Tweety Bird can beat him with riding a basketball. I get a bowl of quarters to see what I can push off. So if there's, I'll play till the quarters run out. But we got a golf ball and a ping pong ball. We want to see how heavy works and light. I don't know who to pick out of them to go first. I guess we'll have a golf ball and a ping pong ball race too. So I'll pick the golf ball, and I pick my Jeep, and it'll be the same bet. If my Jeep comes off first, I win $20. If hers comes off, I lose $20. I'm sure she'll take the bet with this. So if the rainbow ball comes off, I win 20. If neither one of them come off, it's a push. We don't do, nothing. No bragging rights and nothing. Wow. A few more people and we'll get started. All right. I'm Butch, and she's Amy. We're Butch and Amy's Coinpushing. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. All right, I'll show you. When I say I got a bowl of quarters this time, I got a bowl of quarters. The last game, everything that come up counted was $37, which went to Cynthia's campaign fund and to pay for the sign of hers I run over. She had been here 2 minutes and we got talking. She said, I noticed my sign had been torn up, and I'm like, I hadn't got a chance to think about it yet. It just happened yesterday. Maybe the day before. It's one of the days. We was down here 2 days. I've seen that my Jeep come up on chips and quarters piled this high. Its wheels off the ground, and you're like, all 1 quarter has to do is fall. Now come up. It pirouetted and went backwards and ended up almost to the white. Stuff gets up to the edge. There's a lip about this tall. I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to Cynthia's husband, Brad. We ran track together in high school. One of the best people you will ever meet. Well, we're talking about he's got a pontoon boat on Stoner Creek. I ain't never seen a corn fishing game pushed on a boat, so I'm gonna try to work that out this summer. I need to find one of them tabletop versions because putting one of these on a boat would be on a pontoon would be an absolute nightmare.
It's like Tweety Bird jumped ahead.
Yeah. All right. My Jeep's gonna push Tweety Bird off first. I guess but we never talked. Tweety Bird don't count nothing. It's just an experiment, I guess, because we never talked about what happens if Tweety Bird wins. And now there's her Jeep. My Jeep is kind of like the Kentucky Wildcats. Even if they're ranked 20th in the nation and going to the NCAA tournament, I have them winning. They win it all. You know, I'm not watching them to hope they lose. I have a friend I live with, nurse, and her son has special needs. He got more shit, just the opposite of everything he did. And I drank at the time, and I had NCAA breakdown tournament, and every team he picked on TV lost. So I said, Sammy, who do you want between such? He picked a team, I picked the opposite team. I won all but one game, the first thing, upsets and all. It was when Jason Kidd was in the tournament for California, and they beat whoever. And then, like, the next bracket killed it. You know, the favorites stomped everybody, except for a few, but I was like, I told him, I cannot believe it. He got right. All but one game. I mean, it's hard to write down some of the answers to go off of. But some of them he had, you know, what you would think is the favorite. But he kind of picked them like a chick, the color of the team, the mascot. He didn't know nothing about the players.
I don't know much about it. Horse racing the same way. I usually pick a gray horse and blue or orange silks.
When I was little, did you ever hear that jockey Don Brumfield?
But
There was a jockey, winningest jockey at Keeneland ended up. But when I'd go with Dad to the track when I was old, he'd take me out there on Saturday because he had tips, and we'd go to eat the burgoo. They had real wild game burgoo, yeah. And I got to pick a race. He give me change, like if it paid $16.80, I got the 80 cents. So finally I got $2, and I bet on Don Brumfield every race. I didn't have a clue about who he was. They said, why are you betting Don Brumfield every day? I said, his first name's same as yours. And I was like 5 or 6. And that trip, I was standing in line with him to cash tickets. And I looked down, there's a $100 bill. When I went down to pick it up, I'm small enough and I see a line of them where somebody's walking. I crawled through everybody's legs picking up $1,200, dude. Dad's like, get your ass back here. I said, I'll be back in a second. I knew he wasn't going to get a line to beat me. I said, look at this. And he's like, whoa, snap. Where'd you get that? On the ground. There was one here, and then there was one there, and there was one there. I said, but when I got to over there, he said, you went that far? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, don't do that again. And I'm like, for $1,200, I did what he was saying, but that started my first savings account.
looks like the ping pong ball and the golf ball is still pretty even.
Yeah. The Jeep, I'll tell you what, the ping pong ball is going to go out first because it's got the weight of the Jeep and stuff behind it. But once it gets that slope, it's like water. You know, like a hydraulic, the bottom's pushing out, and this is kind of, if it could curl, it would curl. It's still, this is still called hydraulics. I modified it where $50, $30 chips can go in. I saw it. We're going to, there's a guy in Hazard buys some machines. I told him I'd bring them up there for $100 because me and Amy just going to go over to Whitesburg and say we stay in the old Sears and Roebuck house. She must have the comments off. disconnected. But anyway, the Jeeps look like they're a tie so far. Mine's ahead by like half a bumper. That ping pong ball's going off, so I picked the golf ball, so I'm gonna lose $20 on that. She don't even know she's getting ready to win $20. But anybody that's watching this local, you're gonna post it to Facebook. Please vote for Cynthia. She's got a lot of common sense. She's a smart lady, and she's got a real good heart. Which I know that in politics don't usually mix, but it's better than the alternative. For darn sure, real good asset.
Thought was gonna
Look
go.
how look at that. Isn't it wild?
It's making ledge, yeah.
Yeah, Coinpushing physics have nothing to do with the real world. Like I say, some of the boards have pegs, little pegs sticking up like this in the middle, and it diverts the quarters to the side where it can't get pushed like this. I mean, this is set up as hard as it can be set up without adding stuff, but for entertainment, I don't want to. I don't want to watch something that don't move. That's like people get on there and say they're bored. You know, I'm like, thanks for watching. Thanks for being bored with us. I mean, if you're really bored, you flip on something, why comment? And it's like comments or interaction. I'm sure they mean something too on, rating.
And I can't believe that ping pong ball.
I'm serious. Watch stuff get up to the edge and never start moonwalking.
Oh man, I thought it was gone.
That's the thing about this. There's always something in a game, a quarter, at the bottom of a tire, that ping pong ball, it's getting ready to go. But you get keyed in on it, and that's all. Guy says, I'm going to take a break for just a second. Take a drink. And no! Push it. We're doing, in case I never haven't said, we're doing good. Just dropped in, and I feel like a kid again. Steve. Thanks, Zeke. Or Zach. Hey, Bop, thanks. The quarters are coming from my hand, and I drop them in the machine.
There it went.
Amy just won $20 and didn't know it. Now Tweety Bird's going to beat the Jeep.
I'm back.
You won $20. See, I picked the golf ball and the ping pong ball just went off. Brad's been like keyed in on the ping pong ball for the last 10 minutes. He's like... But now the Jeep is pushing Tweety Bird, and we don't have a bet on Tweety Bird, I don't think.
So I said I would totally tactically shove my homeboy into the machine for a win.
They won't fit, man. My profile picture on Facebook is her dog in here. She looks like a movie star with all the bright lights. Now the new machine I got a short video of it on my channel. I'm gonna leave it original. Scale stop. It has a slot for 1/4 at a time, and it's lit by a black light. It just comes out of a little casino in Ohio, and the quarters are going to be fluorescent colors, and some of the quarters are going to be black. So watching it, it will look like nothing is pushing, the fluorescent quarters.
A friend of mine, Dustin, if you watch this video, he's going to let you know that he graduated recently with his graphics.
Hold on just a second. I got to get this cleaned out so it don't start falling in the floor. Okay, we won 2 chips and a ping pong. I lost 20 on the ping pong ball.
I know right now.
We got 3 chips. So like we playing a normal game. I got 3 chips. That's $30. But I lost 20 because of this. And so I'm $10 up right now. She didn't charge me a buy-in on this because everybody wanted to see a Jeep race. I wanted to see a Jeep race too. not brag after watching. He wants to see Jeep play.
I gotta see it through.
Yeah.
They kind of,
That's good.
so like if you create a Facebook and you get elected and you reach out to the monitor.
Now, when I build tires out of chips, you got to sit down there and separate them. And it's, you got other channels you watch every, I got to do it down here and do a clean out. And they're like 2 minutes later, and I'm like, no. So I do everything, not pausing, everything. Please, if you're watching, if you dig what we're doing, pick a Jeep and subscribe. Because we're still getting enough viewers where it's telling us we need more, apparently there's enough of you more interested to where we need more subscribers to get more viewers. Because YouTube kicks people off. I guess it makes the people like me panhandle. But I think when people get kicked off, the screen tells them too, so I'm not lying. But I really do dig subscribers. Really, if any of y'all got any suggestions, Amy watches the big screen while I'm doing this. I gotta do clean out. I got a ton down there, but this is light, and I'm just gonna hold it.
Hey Kenneth, welcome in.
Hey Kenneth, ain't he the one who used to watch us when we only had 5 viewers?
Kenneth is the one that
Yeah.
was in here by himself most of the time.
Yeah, I remember that when you said that there was a guy. I don't remember much. I've been hitting the head too much. But yeah, we've really regrown, and can't thank John Ortog that they've done Coinpushing enough. He's pushed our channel on his channel. Okay, now I'm gonna fill it up. I had to do that cleanup while ago because the chute was absolutely full. Well,
Yeah.
we got less than what we started with, but man, we got a few.
Yeah, I think,
Okay.
a big draw for everybody.
There are half dollars. You'll see half dollars get dropped in this. There's probably 20 half dollars in this game, or a little more. I ain't counted how many of them. I like the half dollars because they're made of silver. They have a different sound when they hit. Are you ready? Well, I didn't hit any coins because everyone's stacked them. You see what we're doing? It would take about maybe up 72 hours at a gas station or truck stop to happen. And they win as me quarters I showed you last game. They're probably well over $100 quarters. A little Jif peanut butter jar. Well, hold it. I carry one in the truck for emergency. Like I say in the video a while ago, and if you have it in your hand, you can block somebody. I'll tell you how helpful the way everything's going and people carjacking and stuff. If somebody's coming up to the window of your car and you don't know them, just kindly, just be normal and put your car in reverse and cut your wheels to the right. Because if they go to grab you, all you gotta do is hit the gas and that front wheel is going to wrap them up in the wheel well. I mean, we're talking serious stuff. I'm not saying go out and kill anybody, but if they wasn't threatening you, they couldn't get put in the wheel well. Dig? I'll have tips like that sometimes.
Someone's saying Tweety's going the wrong way.
Yeah. That's what happens. You see how close the Jeep's got. Now they're going, mine's turned around driving the other way like it's too high a drop for him. He's scared of heights.
Go sideways.
Heck yeah. I bet you the Jeep in the middle comes off first. What happens is the weight of the quarters, it'll slide back on that first layer. So it's like, it's called hydraulics, point hydraulics.
Someone's wondering if you, what happens if you break the glass? No one will notice.
Hey, check this out. I don't have to clean it. Like my other machine, I'm keeping stock the way it is, and I'm going to set up games like it would be out in the wild when you see, coin pushers in the wild, truck stops or Worcester Terriers, laundromats, whatever. I don't have to clean this. And it's like, it's in my house. My wife is back in the game. I can't cheat, and it looks better. It sounds better, too. So I've modified this machine. I can build big tires and they hit this and it don't come out the floor. if something does, it's like I still win it. It's got to pick it up, but it ain't gonna be like 2,000 quarters hit the ground. It'll be just a few. Okay, so see, once you get them at that, you can just drop a few at a time. What's that?
Yeah, it says it's been a long time.
Elemental.
So,
Hey, are there any of these other machines in New York besides where you're at in the Bronx or wherever? Well, Danger Zone Coin Pushing, John Ordover's Danger Zone Coin Pushing is on YouTube. He's in the Bronx. He plays at a little private club. It's real private. It ain't on Google. It ain't whatever. You know, it's a little private club, but he plays. He puts on a really good show. Me and him been friends over a couple years. I used to talk to him and give him tips and show him how to build tires. Took videos of building tires on the table before I had a machine.
yeah.
If you go back and look at my other big arches, I had Wonder Woman in one. I found a little ball, looked like Wonder Woman, but 3 inches round. So I built a big tower that was just big enough in a hole that she couldn't fit to. And I was like, had this horse in there, and it's like, we're having a makeover tonight. Wolverine and Chainsaw Man going to do the plastic surgery, and Jenny Crank sponsored it. So at the end, we did the reveal, and she come out like that.
Thank you both for keeping up with everybody. I've not really been paying attention, but yeah, this is real. It's a coin pushing machine. It's in our living room here in Bourbon County, Kentucky.
I don't know whether to feel flattered or pissed when somebody says this is AI. Because it's like,
I was gonna say,
I'm the farthest thing from AI.
If I was gonna use AI, I would have dialed down the waist a whole lot.
Bow down to what?
The waist.
Oh, I got you. I was like,
Caitlin, we are from Bourbon County, Kentucky, or Pierce, Kentucky. That's the
well,
city.
I grew up in the county. I didn't grow up in no city.
Well,
Oh, I went to Bourbon County High School, like Paris High
understand
School.
that. I'm just getting in the closest.
Hey, we won that chip. I didn't see it go off. Another $5.
See, I'd like to see it up there.
They're usually worth 10, but they're only worth 5 tonight since she didn't do me I had to do a buy-in. And I got a whole bucket of quarters because we did. I did a show with Cynthia. She's running for city commissioner. And her husband and I are standing here now. He got to watching this. I don't think he was that interested to start with, but now it's like he's like, I got to see this race through.
Man, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
I gotta see this race through.
Well, I run out of quarters. Thanks, man. Well, I run out of quarters before. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, let's see what a $50 will do by itself. It takes up roughly the size. It probably takes up space to do a pie, 3/4 really. Looking at them. I know in pipe, an 8 is 2 6s for round pipe. A 10 is 2 8s, 12 is 2 10s, 14 is 2 12s. And then the duckulator kind of gets wonky. It don't get right. You can't get it exact after that. But you know, 6 inches 100 CFM and 8 inches 200. 10 inches 400.
I can't believe the golf balls just quit.
Well, it's got to have a pile of stuff behind it because if them quarters like dip down, it'll roll back there.
Yeah, it's just gonna roll back.
Yeah, it's on a slope. Look at this pile up. Let's work on the left side for a minute. There we go. Try the right side. Okay. This is decent. This Jeep, man.
It's ready.
That's the way mine was the other day, and it turned around and drove down the hill. Okay, we've got this many before I do a clean out. Yeah, I don't trust it to go over yet, because mine was I always pick the light gray one because it's just like my Jeep. Only I don't have lights on top. Look at wheels off the ground. What if I get Hot Wheels to sponsor me? Tweety Bird's got caught. He's going down the dealer's hole. Watch him get stuck in that son of a bitch. I have to take it apart. Tweety Bird sounded like a good idea. I have a feeling we're going to have significantly less quarters unless this. That was okay. All right. Oh, we're okay. It's like wishful thinking when you're watching the stuff drop in. It usually looks like more than not, but we did okay. That's between 150 and 200 quarters. I don't know how many calories you burn doing this, but I'm standing for a few hours. Yeah. See, it's just the quarters just gonna boil right under it and go. Yeah, I thought boiling that raises it up or whatever. Or telling quarters fall off right in front of you, and they'll still be sitting there with the wheels up in there. Come on. Yes. See, it's shooting sideways now too. I think Tweety Bird's out of the game. I might run out of quarters. See, he's backed up some now.
Might lose traction and go all the way back.
Yeah. But the only thing it's got going for it is its tire's buried back there in like a hole. That should help it push, but the thing is, the quarters it's on are what's sliding back. Down to Kelly and Tommy Oliver's and stayed when that tornado hit down there in London. When that showed up and cut trees, people and stuff off their cars and driveways. I was there the first morning at 6 o'clock, the day after, and not one person let me cut anything because they was waiting for FEMA and the insurance. And I was like, every hurricane I've been to, they're going to disappoint you. Oh, we're waiting for FEMA. And then it's like, FEMA didn't really come. Everybody we knew that had, like Linda, had a bunch of stuff. We knew it's clean. But then there was church taking donations. So I live arranging this Kentucky for a Shining Star. So it was one of her things, and Lily wore her sash where she was the fair queen.
Oh yeah.
I guess it was preteen.
We're so close.
Yeah.
Yet so far away.
Hell yeah. That's the interesting thing to me about it. It's like setting up a tough game and seeing how long you can last. So if we'll go to a game like up in Virginia in a gas station, I'll put in $10. It's okay, there's a delay. Look. Oh, the phone. Yeah, the phone does that. The phone don't keep up. Okay. Here we go. I'm through bumping my gum, sorry. There's the red quarter. We get to see how fast the red quarter gets here from there. If it lands on the bottom down here, it'll push under all the quarters before the G7s go. The golf ball's got like 4 quarters stacked up in front of it, kind of holding it back. I'm sorry we ain't responding as much. We got company tonight. But I hope you enjoyed the Jeep race. Alright. The cleanouts are getting sooner and sooner. Okay. We're still alive somewhat. I bet we got enough quarters that red quarter comes out under and everything. Where is it? Right there. It's right under that. For the people that keep track of the red quarter. There's a pink one in here somewhere that I have quarter races. I'm gonna have to, I got a whole bunch of Jeeps and a Hot Wheels carrier. I need to race a different Jeep, I guess. I got a Willis. Thank you, baby. See, it went backwards. I don't think you're gonna get up there.
I don't know, man.
Now I'll tell you what, there wasn't no buy-in for this. This is a game for fun, but it's still the quarters dropping and you got the game, so I hope you enjoy it. But if I run out of quarters, since we want to see this Jeep come off, I'm gonna take the bottom off and get all the quarters. I will show you how many quarters that, how much money a real machine would get in, well, it's 30 minutes now. We're getting less and less. Ooh, look at this, free push. All right, 2 quarters. There's a dark green quarter up there you can keep up with. The red quarter made it to the bottom, but it's on the top of the quarter, so it's not going to make it over no more. Bummer. It must have fell off and bounced. Oh, that's it. It flipped right over on the one on top of it. So for anybody's going, this is fixed and everything. It's my machine. My wife told me to get it my own machine and I could win or lose money at home. So, well, I enjoyed watching it on YouTube. So I figured, I think I can put on a pretty good show, so let's try it. So if I suck, if you think I suck, tell me. What am I going to do, say something? You know.
One guy here says he needs to get to sleep. It's getting close to my bedtime, but I gotta finish it.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll finish it. This clean out, I'm gonna take the bottom off and fill my bowl completely full of quarters, and we'll get the Jeeps out.
I don't know. We might get it.
I know how hard it is to leave, so I'm trying to torture you. My Jeep probably gonna win that.
I got nowhere to be.
Okay. All right. Guys, give me a second. You can probably see this if you can see me clean out. I gotta get this all out behind this camera. Oops.
Someone's asking what state we're in. We're in Paris, Kentucky.
We're in Paris, Kentucky. Brad Perrin, everybody. Okay. I'm trying to avoid the tripod. I don't have to reset it up and everything. Give me just a second. Okay. Amy won 3 chips, 4 chips. She won 4 chips, so she knocked me out of $20 because she's the house. Okay, hold on. I got to check. I'll be honest, my legs are tired. We've been clearing a lot and it's been beating my old butt up. I went to bed at 6:30 last night.
That sounds like.
Well, I went to sleep on the couch. Now. Now we got some quarters. Alright. I tell you what, all you people who want to see the machine kicked and everything, I just cut to the chase. I'll check camera, make sure it's centered okay for y'all. I gotta get the coffee can in here. That's the Amy's. That's the alert so Amy can know when she's robbing me.
Robbing you?
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay.
We gotta finish this Jeep race.
We'll bring him home here.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a few handfuls in here. There's gotta be more weight behind them to get them in. So about half that bowl is getting put in here.
Hey, Tweety's still in this game.
Tweety's, yeah. Tweety is, that's too heavy to hold like that. Now, we'll drop a few in at a time. Because when that godboard gets up there, it's gonna, it won't take a few quarters to push it. If I get a few started like that. Oh, what's that one wrong? I thought a bearing or something was going out. Some quarters rubbing over the side over there, rolling, trying to roll.
The red one's moved up pretty good for being on top.
Yeah. I tell you what, by the time that wave of quarters gets here, all of it might come off. I still got half a bowl, but I'm gonna drop it. This would be where that wasn't a very good drop. But this would be like, that's a decent drop. Probably 5-6 quarters pushing.
Oh, Tweety goes.
Tweety won! Me and Amy's race is still on. Jeep my Jeep won. Earthquake! Well, Brad,
All right.
I didn't let you down. I won.
No, man.
Tweety bird beat me though. Suffering succotash. Now we're gonna get to where we drop the few in and get a bunch. As long as y'all enjoying it, I'll keep pushing until all the stuff's off. 37 minutes. How about if I still got quarters in an hour, we'll call it a game. But this is for entertainment. It entertains me, and I know it entertains Brad. He got hooked. I hope you don't get stuck to your phone. I get calls from her that have ruined you or something. Now you're sitting there looking at this on your photos. I go back and watch it. I don't watch my lives as much, or I just cover certain parts because I don't have 2 hours long. I work that in like 11 o'clock in bedtime. The SWAT, hey, look at them how they lined up over there like that on the side. Yes. That's a good push. That Jeep's gonna run all the way to that corner before it goes out. Bet you. See that lift? It's lifted, it's a piece of metal about this long, but at about here, it gets back, so it's real short. And it's not as tall, so quarters start funneling over there. Yeah, that lift makes the quarters spread out and go into the bonus hole. With my hand bobbing around. We got this on the big screen so Amy can see the comments.
The red quarter's about ready to. I thought it was going to go, but it's getting close.
I know, but when stuff gets close, the closer it gets, the slower it moves.
I know it.
Okay, we'll focus on the quarter. I'll stick over here. We got plenty of quarters. They're rolling out of the machine. That's great. So my strategy paid off with them 2 handfuls. I need to get a scale. The easiest way to count quarters is weigh them. They have a certain weight. You can ask Google how much does 100 quarters weigh. So it's like you weigh them, and that's what you do if you got 100 quarter for your buy-in. Oops. That feels centered pretty good. Oh, that's what it's hard to dig. This Tweety bird. There's my Jeep. Well, I beat Amy but lost to Sweetie. Sylvester didn't have no bet going on this game. Or Granny. Get out of there. Okay. We've got less than what we had. I don't know, 300, 350 quarters ain't bad.
There's a lot of comments about the front.
Slide anytime on the front. Yeah. Well, Buck Buck's like our moderator without it being lit up. She does it for John Ordo. She watches and I guess she enjoys doing it. But the physics of a coin pusher have nothing to do with the real world. There's an edge right here that's about, I don't know, almost an inch, and it's tilted at an angle like way more than probably 60 degrees, you know, like that. I have to get around there and look. But that's why this piles up and then it spreads the stuff out. That's why the Jeep is moving sideways. Some of the machines are set up and have pins about this long that they cover with quarters, and then it pushes the quarters sideways so nothing can push straight. And these are dealer slots under here. I showed Brad how much, after the game I did, like when I pushed this game, for that to happen and that many quarters to go through could take from 24 hours to a week if it's sitting out in public. So I did the same thing in about 45 minutes. So it's the same amount of quarters that we lost or gained. And there was well over $100 in quarters in the bottom and like $4 $10 tips. So,
Uh-oh.
For some reason this has got a timer on it.
There we go.
This has got them little LED lights are cool. It's got black light and everything. Wow. I made this piece of plexiglass. The oven was scarred up, and I just set that on the oven, heated it with a heat gun, and bent right in shape. So I put this aluminum edge to hold it down. So you can, if your hand test it big, something like that. That'd be a good foot. I had to fill it too much in there. See, now that the quarters have gotten thin again, you don't get as good a pushes. That's why I started off like building that up back there, because it all builds this up. We're probably still gonna do okay on quarters. It's heavy. These machines are built to take money. If anybody says it's fixed, it's rigged, you're right. You are correct. That's how they make money. You know, it's not something they set out in public to give away stuff. But hopefully I make it entertaining and interesting. And while we're here, if anybody has a drug and alcohol problem, if you think you're sitting there watching this and you're trying to figure out how to quit, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. We won't get into the specifics, but I have drug addiction. I like to stay up. There's mosquitoes that bit me in 2006 in Florida that are still awake. They didn't know what kind of ride they was getting on. But I'm easy to find on Facebook. You can contact me through Messenger if you need to talk. But come August will be 13 years since I quit.
That's the pink one?
That's the pink one. And the old lady quit. May will be her 6 years. She's smarter than almost anybody I know. She got a DUI, went to jail. She said, this shit is not for me. And she quit. She did intensive outpatient therapy and did the classes for the course. And it was during COVID. She got all that done, and not very many people learn their lesson the first time. I've been to court over 10 times on DUI. I got out of some of them. I got a felony DUI in 92. I was like, I had the record for a while, like 2 DUIs in a week, until a buddy of mine's little nephew, he got 2 in 8 hours. They let him out and caught him 30 minutes after they let him out of jail drinking driving.
Jeez.
I ain't gonna mention names or nothing, but Joey called me up and said, well, just beat your record. What? Yeah. You get yourself for DI. He said he got bonded out of ROR and said they caught him 30 minutes over the should have just stayed there. He wouldn't have lost his cot. They had to start sleeping on the floor again. He like 6'8". Huh?
Looks like that pink one's getting ready to fall off.
Yeah.
There it is.
See, there's a green one too that you
Yeah.
can follow. The
The
pink
red,
one,
the red one's still
yeah, it's
still
kinda
there.
limbo.
but it's kind of hanging there.
Coin pushers on the devil, Bobby Boucher. I hope so. All right. TR. What's that mean?
I don't know.
It don't bother me. I mean,
Retail.
people that say capital letters hurt my eyes, they should never let me know they're that weak, because I know that it don't take me nothing to ruin them. Or bright colors hurt my eyes. It's like drone. You just want the Hot Wheel. I think my Jeep, the one that won, this is a Matchbox, but it looks like mine in real life. My parents had one like that when I was younger. They had a 75 Jeep Wagoneer. Its problem was vacuum line. It run great. In the snow and mud, it was awesome. But it would get a vacuum leak somewhere. I don't know how many miles the vacuum hose it had on it. There was a knob in the glove box, and the glove box was in the center of the dash. Had a little knob that twisted. Well, it's two vacuum hoses going to it. You just turned it on. And it'd lock in that quadra-track. And you can bet when there was a vacuum leak, it was in that quadra-track, and then it was useless. You couldn't drive it. With positive traction in the front end, you try to turn it, it pop. Eventually you'd break an axle if you kept on. Alright. And the red quarters here, the ticket's there. I don't know what's going to go first, the ticket or the Jeep.
I don't think this Jeep's got its locked into four-wheel drive. It's just kind of sitting there.
He might be pinched up against that little hood over top of that hole. Doing this, I found in some of the quarters I got at the bank, I got one of these copper quarters. So I took a picture of it on Google, and it said it's worth like $325, so I kind of set it off to the side. And if you hear something clink here and there, I've got probably 20 Kennedy half dollars in the game, except for the sand. We're still getting a bit of quarters off there.
I've lost the red. I can't see the red anymore.
It's buried right here. It's under that quarter. It just went back. It's too deep under it. I just barely saw it when that quarter moved. Let's go heavy right and see if we can get it off. That was a good fall. That definitely, it had to move up then. Doesn't happen. You have to be at work in the morning or anything? That's awesome. Okay. I can imagine talking around, man, I was ready to go an hour ago, Brad. I don't want to call something like that.
We're retired.
That's awesome. I retired from drinking, now I get to work from all the time. Yeah, I did the Wonder Woman setup for Cynthia. The girl car. Alright. We're here again. So we're trying to see if the red quarter, which is like buried right here, the ticket or the Jeep or the golf ball's gonna come up first. I think the golf ball's gonna be last probably. Oh, we got good. I was hating to see this. I didn't think we got that many. I've been ratchet John with Brad and watching the drop. Amy's got that sweeper. It's got that clear canister on the front. And it's great for this because she gets some quarters sometimes. All right, here we go. That is not fun. What's not fun about it? Yeah, we're trying to see if how long it takes to get the other Jeep off. I think the movie ticket's going to beat it. And if I get the movie ticket, I get 10 gold chips to drop. And they take up a lot of space. This machine's called the chip drop for that reason.
Casey said get the ticket first.
I'm trying to.
Gregory said I got to arrested in court for being drunk at a DUI arraignment. Drank a fifth, got in Tucker, and my brother's girlfriend in town before. Not my proudest moment.
Well, shit happens, man. It ain't like, you know, it ain't nothing to be proud of, but you got through it, you're still alive, and hopefully, you know, learn your lesson about it. It took me till I was 47 to learn my lesson. I spent half the 90s in jail.
Thanks,
And
Tom.
the 2000s, in the 2000s, I probably only slept a year out of the 10. So I say there's mosquitoes that bit me in 2006 and they're still awake.
I think you got your tickets, is what everybody's saying.
Oh, okay. See, I'm sitting there talking about drugs and alcohol. But if anybody on here watching has a problem and only you know it, and you think you're alone and can't stop, you can.
Cheryl, I'm Amy, and I'm Amy. As everybody said, nobody's forcing you to watch. It's just fun to us. It's AMR. It's the same reason that some people, you know, everybody has a hobby. What's yours?
You don't have to explain nothing.
I'm
All right,
asking her, what's hers?
we got the ticket. So here you get to drop 10 chips. So I guess we'll work since that fell, the chip fell. Oh, it's a ping pong ball. That's a bonus. All right. Get 10 of these. Make sure they're not stuck together when you drop them. Almost drop 2, it'll jam it up. Now that takes up a lot of space. Plus, we get another push when them come off. That's the best. That's the biggest part about it. That's when we'll get the biggest use out of them.
Yeah, Bok said that they're the ghost ball.
Gold fall?
Ghost, like a ghost, like boom ghost, like you won't.
Oh, yeah.
Fail.
Yeah, over on that left side. Yeah.
There goes the golf ball.
Oh, the golf ball one.
It finally went.
Amy's Jeep is glad. So me and her are even on Jeep races tonight.
Bell ringer says I'm an alcoholic, but non-drinking and 15 years sober.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
I'm a couple years behind you. Coming to August will be my 13 years. I mean, being 60 never was on my list of shit to do. I didn't plan on being here. I wasn't trying to.
Did the red quarter go? I missed it.
Yeah, this day.
I don't think it did. I think it
Benji
did.
said red coin. I think it did.
Oh, cool. We'll find it this time.
We're good. How are you? And I don't know if Butch said or not, but I've got 6 years sobriety for drugs and
did.
alcohol next month.
Yep, the red quarter did go. Here it is. Good eye.
Ian, that's awesome.
Look. Everything but the Jeep. Now here's the red quarter. I'll put it in the middle so it has the best chance of not going down a side slot. Now let's get it going. That's how many quarters I got. We can see if I can recycle enough out of here to get that red quarter to one more time.
Lockbox said it took 24 minutes on it last time.
Yeah. Wow. They got on top of the quarters. It flipped off the edge right on top of the quarter. It was on top of it, so it didn't get pushed underneath. I think the record, I think Buck said 7 minutes.
Jennifer says I got 3 years sobriety. I was a crackhead.
Hell yeah. Way to go, girl.
Mommy tells us the purpose of this game is just to have fun and hang out with people like you all.
I mean, really, why do we have to, you know, explain why we're doing what we're doing? If you like the sounds, if you like watching it, if you can listen to my dumb ass talking, you know, it's like I can shut up and let you enjoy the sounds, but just have fun if you're here. If you're not, I don't know what to tell you. Thanks for the view. You know, commit a hate crime, push that subscribe button. Okay. Well, there's a golf ball and probably 75 quarters. Oh, that's a guess. Probably $50. Not $50.
Let it said, like listening to your dumbass talking. Jennifer said better than spending money on cold tablets.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it.
Mommy said, oh, I see. I just happened to see your videos on my screen. Well, welcome in. We appreciate it.
All right, people. Please subscribe, man. We're just, our channel in the last.
We are very entertaining.
Thank you. Our channel's really took off in the last couple of months. We was at 236 subscribers, and in a week we had over 1,000, and now. Oh!
It's getting ready.
There it is.
Now we are at 1,276 subscribers.
Man, that's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all so much.
I tell you what, I'm honest about this little play. I will let you know how it goes with how they changed the bar to where you can make money and get monetized at this. You know, I'll let y'all know how the racket goes. And I can give you tips from time to time on how to play one of these.
Crimson Tradition, the face plate on the top of our machine is taken off where you can dump handfuls at a time.
See, I'm doing the same thing. If you hit a still stop button, you can shovel 40 quarters in there. So I think this makes it a little faster and more entertainment for TV, video, whatever you want to call it, laptop. I've modified this machine. You can drop a full tip in there, $50.
Congratulations on the little one, Jennifer.
What's that?
Jennifer, she got sober because she's pregnant and she's maintained her sobriety for her little one.
That's awesome. That's as good as you getting one DUI and quitting.
Yeah.
If you have your first realization that you got a problem and you can quit, and you quit, no matter what causes it, you're way ahead of the game.
Well, thank you, Carolyn, for subscribing. Thanks, Anthony, for subscribing.
Okay, guys, I'm not going to hit the bottom again, but this is what we got to work with. So I'm going to go far right.
We got to get the deep off here.
I know. Oh, Brad's probably going to kick the machine.
First play.
Come on.
My other machine I bought, I got to put a motor in before we can show it off. It's going to be in fluorescent, in black light. So the quarter, there it goes. And there's quarters. The red quarter got on top and it's out in the middle again. All right, we got the deep. Now for me and for you people that like the sound, we'll finish this game off. And I'll tell you what, we'll drop it all or nothing. Lay down. Okay.
Thanks, Carolyn.
Ta-da! Feel like David Copperfield. I made a handful of quarters disappear. I'm Butch.
And I'm Amy.
And we're Butch and Amy's Coinpushing. Hope you enjoy our video. And the live before this, I had a local girl on here, Cynthia Crisbo. She's running for city commissioner. If you're from Paris or Bourbon County and you see this, please tune into it and check it out. She's a smart lady and she's got a good heart. But we appreciate y'all watching. And thanks a lot
Good night.
for supporting us. Love y'all. Later.